Hey there guys, this is Skull Hunter here, and welcome to the quote-unquote second part of the Dragon Age tutorial. And I'm not alone today, I'm joined by Mr. Marcel. Say hi, man.
Heidi, hi! I am terrible at this game, so this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be his first rodeo on the Dragon Age Tabletop game, but even for you guys, what we're thinking of doing is we're gonna be creating a character together. So Marcel's gonna be creating his Dragon Age character, whatever that's going to be, who knows. And then after that, we're going to be what we're thinking of doing running a one-on-one session or set of sessions, campaign, who knows, just to kind of give you guys like this see of how a Dragon Age game is run through, in a very campaign style. Am I right on that?
That sounds about right, and I've decided I'm gonna play a Dark Elf with twin scimitars and a Pad Panther. Wait, wrong game.
Okay,
Um,
okay, that's yeah, totally wrong game. So over here on the left side of my screen, I have currently opened up Roll20, which is what we're going to be using to create the character, and on the right I have my core rulebook out, and to pretty much go through and search the stuff we need. Okay, let's start creating a character. So the first step in character creation usually is the character concept. It's the idea of what character you want to make. And there's many ideas. I mean, from we want to be like an artist who's a rogue now after some problem he had, or some free spirit adventurer is out. The core concept is pretty much what you want your character to be, rather than what your character is. It's just okay. Here's my general broad brush. So, and I don't think you might have one, right? Or do you have one, Marcel?
I have a couple of ideas, but I don't quite know what is possible to create in this game. So, one of the ideas I had was Canary, but I'm not sure. Can you play Canary Mage?
Yes, there is. You can Talbot starts. You can be a mage.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the Canary Mage. That sounds like a good, kind of cool concept.
All right, so that's pretty much a base concept we'll be using. So that allows us to create the character we need then.
Yeah.
And the backstory, background, we'll look into that later and probably away from camera because that is better and we don't want people to bore them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you like a short introduction. Who my guy or girl, not sure yet. Is gonna be
Who
once
knows?
Yeah, who knows.
Alright, let's start off then with the abilities. So, just like in any tabletop game, I guess, I think any tabletop game we have this, we have abilities, which are the definition of what your character can do in the game. There's 8. We have communication, constitution, cunning, dexterity, magic, perception, strength, and willpower. Those are the 8 abilities that exist in the game. And we're going to determine what Marcel is going to get. So there are 3 options we have to determine. We have the first option, which is we get to roll 3d6, but we go in order. So we start with communication and we go down in order as it is, and at the end of that we then swap 2 stats. That is a way it can be done. It's a total random way, and one that I don't think I'll be doing because I don't want to put a stick in you.
Appreciated.
Yeah.
Not quite my thing. Getting stuck sticks into me. Hey, video's demonetized.
Yeah.
Hey.
I can't. Nothing. Yeah. So we will not go with that because I feel that's very. Because we already talked about a character concept. There's no point in going with that. If it was like a random character, I think like a character. I just want to make a random character. That could be.
I mean, I'm not married to the idea. We also could do that. Actually, sounds kind of fun. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that.
You want to do that? Okay. So the other 2 options we would have gone to is we would have do the 3-6 roll again, be choose where to put, and we have 10-point buy. But as Marcel said, he wants to go for it. He's gonna go for it. So you're using real dice, I believe. Is that how I'm gonna do it?
Yeah, we can do that, or we can. But I still need a character sheet on Roll20.
Yeah, we have the character sheet on. We're currently seeing it. So Marcel's going to roll 3d6, and depending on what he rolls, that's going to immediately change to the starting ability. Unlike in, I'm going to be using D&D 5e a lot apparently because that's really the most popular game that's out for role-playing games. Unlike in that game where scores immediately, where there's a score and a modifier, in Dragon Age it immediately goes to the modifier and stays like that for the rest of the game. So That's how it's going to be. So, start rolling your bones, I guess, Marcel. Let's start.
Again, no character sheet to note it down, but
You do have one? I think I gave you one, unless...
I think you gave me like access to edit it, but didn't put it in my inventory.
Okay, let me just do it quickly then. There you go, done.
Thank you very much, good sir. That's an 11 for, what's the first one? Communication.
So, that's a 1. A 1.
Amazing.
So,
All right,
for a mage, if you're going to go mage, you'll be needing cunning, magic, and willpower as your high stats, at least. So...
this character is, it's got to be terrible.
You went for it. You call it.
That's cool. That's a 9.
Constitution, so that is a 1 also.
Oh, okay.
My con, so okay. You can eventually switch. You can swap to.
Yeah, I could switch one. Cunning.
Cunning might be high.
That's better. That's a 15.
15. That's a 3. So you're very intelligent. I should go over what these mean. So communication is talking to people and deceiving them, persuading them, etc. Constitution is how much you can take a hit, or how much you can run fast, and how much you can hold in exhaustion. And cunning is like intelligence, lore, knowledge, things like that. Dexterity, self-explanatory, dodging away and doing melee attacks with small blades or using bows. What will you get, Marcel, with dexterity?
Let's see. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's another 15.
15, that's a 3 also. So you're a dexterous mage.
Let's see if I'm mage. I mean, like 3 cunning, 3 dex.
Cunning,
in case magic sucks, that also makes actually pretty good rogue, I think.
Yeah. So magic is representative of the energy that exists in Thetis, the world. It is used to cast spells and gain amount of mana and other things. Go for it.
A 12. Already
12.
rolled.
That is a 2.
That's a 2.
Average magic. You're adaptable in the power of magic.
Oh, maybe I said I can switch them around, right? So the next one I think is perception.
Perception, yep, that is sight, seeing, tracking, all that pretty much. Roll for it.
Right. Okay, I'm not very perceptive. Kind of fitting for a mage. That's a 9.
9, it's a 1. Also.
Oh, still a 1. Wow. How bad do you have to roll to get a 0?
There's only 3 numbers to get like a 0.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm apparently a very buff wizard. That's a 14.
14 on strength, that's a 2. So strength represents physical power, whether it's wielding a giant weapon, swinging at someone's face, or trying to pick something up from the ground, or climbing, etc. Now
I cast fist.
Now you have willpower, which is protection on the mind, or trying to keep yourself disciplined and courageous in the middle of a fight, or other things. Roll for willpower.
Alright, let's roll for willpower.
This is the last one.
Could be better for mage, I think. 13.
13 is a 2 also. So
okay. Not too bad.
So we have a communication of 1, constitution of 1, cunning of 3, dexterity of 3, magic of 2, perception of 1, strength of 2, willpower of 2. So okay, you have a very interesting character.
I think I'm gonna go for the mage. So I'm gonna probably. I think you said I can switch 2 stats with each other, right? So I'm going to switch Dexterity and Magic.
Alrighty, so that is the first step that we have done. So that is we have determined our abilities. And that's it really. That's all. Those are the abilities you have to do. The next part in the character sheet you have to go to is now backgrounds. So in the world of Dragon Age there are many cultures, civilizations, different sets of people and different lives. And background kind of gives you some bonuses, whether if it's increasing your abilities, giving you a focus, determining your race, your class, and the languages, and also some other things on the side. So, Marcel, you said you're going to be Canary. So
I was thinking about that, yeah, and probably, actually, I think I'm going to play a she Canary. Yeah. They look more magey looking for pictures. Like, all the male Canaries are, like, buff as fuck. Yeah, so that would be done to play mage. I think I have to go Tabletop background, if I recall correctly.
Tabletop is the only race that allows the background serve for mage. So here is a Tabletop. For people who don't know, those are the true grey ones. They are the ones that reject Qun, because for unknown reasons, really. Who knows? So, you're playing a Tabletop, so Tabletop gets bonuses. So the first bonus they get is they get to add 1 strength to their ability. So 1 strength.
Oh, nice.
Might go.
Wait, it becomes a 3. My strength becomes now
Yep.
3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be a muzzle wizard.
The Tabletop revel in their physical dominance.
All right.
Then you get to pick a focus. So for people who don't know, a focus is like a skill. When you have a focus, anytime you make a roll that might have that focus in it, you get that a +2. So it's like you're good with that skill. Your choice, Marcel, will be between Constitution Stamina or Strength Intimidation.
I mean, I know fuck all about this game, so what do you think is better for a mage?
Well, it depends. Like Constitution Stamina can help you well in keeping yourself up and running and not dwindle off in exhaustion, or Strength Intimidation could work well by trying to intimidate someone in the ways of strength.
You know what? Let's go with intimidation. I think that fits for Canary.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real difference between them. Like focuses, they only work well if they're like they come up. So it's like a skill. So if they might come up, you can roll it.
Foci strength.
So you get to click on a plus button, and you can then
Yep.
modify it, and then you can also input the number of focus. It's a 2 for the number.
Intimidation. I know how this language works. It's 2. Alrighty.
Yep. And the reason is a 2 because it can also go up at higher level. So we'll take a look at that later. So that is that. The next up we have is languages. You can speak and read Kunlat and the Trade Tongue. So that's in Persona.
Languages are under Persona?
Persona, yes, I think so.
Relationships, character notes,
Languages.
goals.
It's up there. It's below.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. What is the one called?
Kunlat. Qunlat. And Trade Tongue.
Trade Tongue. Alrighty. Skin. Yes. Please.
Alright. So the next thing is, so some of the races actually have benefits or disabilities. Some races just get it, and Kunari has one. Like all Kunari, you are susceptible to magic. You suffer a -1 penalty on all ability tests to resist spells and other magical effects, such as magic item powers. So I think the idea is, I mean,
blended.
You're still a mage. You're just affected hard on magic.
Where does that get put?
You can put in powers.
Oh, no sense.
And just put a plus there, and I'll eventually do other modifications to it eventually, since I've used this character sheet.
Yeah, you know what? We just remember this for now. We'll put it
in later. Yeah.
All right. Then I think I get the benefits, don't I?
And now the benefits, yes. So, you will have to now roll 2d6. We look at the Tabletop table, which is this one, for people who can see it. And you have to roll 2d6 twice.
All right. 2d6 twice. Let's do this. All right. Once we have a 4.
A 4 is going to give you a focus, willpower, courage.
Oh, nice.
So you are courageous Kunari. Tabletop.
All right. Courage. That's also a +2, right?
Yep.
All right.
The table, for people who don't know this, and also for you, table either gives focuses or ability benefits. So.
Just a question. What happens if I roll the same thing? Am I fucked
You
or
reroll it again.
Okay, I reroll.
So if you roll 3 or 4, for example, you reroll because that was under.
That's doesn't matter right now because I rolled an 8.
An 8. That's a +1 Constitution.
Ooh, nice. I'm a muscle wizard by now. I mean,
there is a specialization for mages. The Arcane Warrior.
Yeah, that was what I was intending going for.
That is
at least
good option.
At least I assume this was a thing in this game, because I think you could do that in the first Dragon Age.
Yes, Dragon Age Origins, you did have the option to go Arcane Warrior if you. I think there was so you have to do a quest specifically. I think it was on the Dale Shelves lands. I forgot.
Yeah.
But
couldn't do it in Inquisition, sadly. But before we digress further,
But that is the background. You have done with that. You can write in the background box over there in your Kunari race, Tabletop.
Tosh. I think that's how you write it. been a while since I played Dragon Age. So to the Dragon Age hardcore guys,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, you just had to miss. It's Vas and then hot.
Oh, Vashoth. Okay.
Vas hot.
Uh,
We're gonna.
I'm never gonna laugh at people again that say Tiefling. That's fucking Tiefling. All right.
Okay.
So what comes next?
Well, then the next up, we chose the background. Now we're gonna go to the class. So, obviously in Dragon Age, because it is based on the games, there's only 3 classes that exist: Mage, Rogue, and Warrior. Very limited. And these will give you benefits like which abilities are going to be primary and secondary to you, which will come to a point later in the game. Your starting health, your weapon groups, and also whatever powers you gain from that class. We're going to look over Mage since Marcel decided to go Mage. So here's a long full text for mages, but we're not interested in that right now unless you people want to read it. Go ahead.
Yeah, buy the book if you're interested.
Buy the book if you're interested. Yeah, go.
Or Google is your friend.
Google it. It's your friend, yeah. So, first is primary abilities. So, primary abilities, Marcel, you're gonna tick the boxes off that are.
Alrighty. That I'm assuming would be definitely magic.
Yes.
Cunning and willpower.
Yes, you're correct.
Ah.
Nice. So, what these mean is at certain points of levels, you get to either level up a primary ability or a secondary ability at specific levels. So, we will get to that when we do a level up video or something like that, or when we level up your character.
Yeah.
Your starting health is going to be 20 plus Constitution plus 1d6.
So, 22 plus 1d6, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4, so 26.
So 26, alright, that is, you have a good health. And you can also
wait, I should put us in max health, not in current health. Oh.
Yep. Then for weapon groups, which should go, there's a box, it's under the attacked weapon groups. Just click there. Brawling and staves.
Brawling, okay.
You know how to punch and you know how to use a stick. I think
Alrighty.
It's a stick, something like a staff. Or...
hit. I mean, I have a 16. Oh, not 16 strength. 3 strength.
3 strength.
Too much D&D.
Okay, so that is those kind of starting things that every class usually gets. Now we look at the powers. So the mage gets quite a lot of powers for as a mage. The first thing you get is the arcane lance. You can go to your character if you wish, and because this is the first thing. The mages learn to focus magical power through a staff. If you are holding a core staff, you can make a special range attack that damages foes with a lance magical energy. This is resolved like a normal range attack, so stunts are possible, but the attack roll is a magic arcane lance. So,
put it under powers?
Yep, you can click the plus button over there, should give you a new sheet, and then just click arcane lance. This counts as an attack, so you can put it also in the attack boxes when you want to.
Alrighty. Source mage. I'm gonna copy in the description later.
Yeah. It has 16 yards. Let's give a heads up.
Alright. Where do I put in attacks? Persona? No. Character. Oh yeah.
Plus, and this will be based on your magic. It does 1d6 plus magic damage. So
16 yards.
And it requires no to pay this, so it's an arcane. It's a simple like pew pew fire.
What did I put in the? What did I say? 2d6.
1d6 plus magic. It's in damage.
1d6 plus magic plus 3. Not too bad. What do I put in roll? Do I put in
roll
anything in there?
Roll is the attack roll, so it's magic.
Alright.
It's the attack bonus you get to hit someone.
Okay, so basically Dodds put in a 3 there.
Yeah, just put a 3 there and you're good. Okay, next is magic training. This is the most important mage's power. It allows a mage to cast the spells that are the hallmark of the class. Magic training gives you 3 spells to start with, and you can gain more through talents and class powers. So, I think maybe we'll look after them if you want, or you can do them now, but it's your choice, Marcel.
We can look at them, I think, off screen. I think looking through spells is quite boring.
Yeah, looking through spells, but I did actually, I think, made a PDF. For people who don't know, I made a PDF where I have like all the spell trees for all the different trees. Wow, I lost my mind there. But we'll look into that option so you guys won't be bored. But I'll go through maybe a magic video and I'll do some other things about that. But pretty much Marcel's gonna get.
I mean, we could do that on a separate web video, like explain the magic.
Explain magic, how it works. Yeah. So I said.
But I think maybe a quick overview. Does it work like of spell slots, like in D&D?
No. So it works using mana, which is like it uses spell points pretty much, but you're gonna have a number of mana points as a pool, and anytime you cast a spell, you spend mana to cast it. Now, spells work differently, unlike in D&D. In D&D, or I think in most systems, when you cast a spell, it goes automatically. In Dragon Age, you have to roll for it to see if it succeeds or doesn't. So you have that kind of feeling of, okay, will this spell work, or will this spell fail?
It's kind of like a magic is dangerous kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what Dragon Age is. Like, magic is a dangerous thing. That's what the Chantry says, anyway.
God damn.
But
Chantry.
But yeah, but the idea whenever you cast a spell, you do make a test. But the star spells, of course, are easy. They're like target numbers of 10, between 10 to 12 at least. But the more powerful spell is, the harder it gets to cast them. But it gets to a point where it's like it's easy to cast them at some point. So unless you're very unlucky in your dice rolls. So the next part would be mana points. You get a number of mana to spend on energy. So the first thing, Marcel, I'll just take control of your character quickly. I'll go to the gear box and I'm gonna click this. We're now.
Yeah, I was looking for that shit.
You have a mana box, and you start off with 10 plus magic plus 1d6.
Alright, so 13 plus.
This is gonna be 3, okay, so 16. So 16. You start off with 16 magic, and this, every level you get magic plus 1d6 as you go up.
Thank God I can whop people.
Yep, and you can regain mana during meditation, which I think it's like something like a 1 hour you get like a d6 plus magic, and then like 8 hours or 6 hours you get like everything back. So you know how mages are; they get mana slowly back. Then the next part, the last thing for class powers is the starting talent. So every Dragon Age class gets at least one starting talent. For mages, they get to choose a novice between chivalry, linguistics, or lore. Now, for talents, guys, talents are pretty much special abilities you can get as a character. Most of these, any character can get, or specific classes can only get them. And they go to 3 degrees, which is novice, journeyman, and master. You can guess what they are. Novice is pretty, simple. You're just a beginner. Journeyman is you're a bit better than a novice, and the master is you have mastered this talent, and they give you special abilities. So let's take a quick look through them, Marcel. Unless you want to skip those, and you can decide later.
No, we can do those.
So I'm just going to jump into the talents page. So we have Shurgi, I believe that's how it's called, Shurgi, which you can treat wounds and illnesses.
I think you mean surgery.
Shurgi. It's like with the CHI. It's weird written.
Okay, it's probably like supposed to be like an old writing or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure it means it's supposed to be surgery.
Yeah, maybe. But the idea is, at novice, you can use the heal action, which is usually a major action, as a minor action instead.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And a journeyman and master, it does more healing. So usually it does like, I think it does like around equal to your cunning, just your dragon die and cunning when you make the test. You have to be a target of 11. But with journeyman, you do more healing. It does like dragon die times 2 plus cunning. And then the master does dragon die times 3 plus cunning. So as you level up Shurgi, you do more heals. You do more healing as bandages. So rather than using magic. So it's cool. Next we had lore, I believe. Yeah, lore linguistics. Yep. So lore, if I can find the page. So lore is you have studied hard. When you make a successful cunning test with a lore focus, the GM should give you an extra piece of information on the topic. A lore focus is any cunning focus with the word lore in it, such as cultural lore and historical lore. GM determines the additional information and may or may not be pertinent to the main question at hand.
I mean, that one kind of like falls out of the window because I don't have lore focus.
You don't have lore focus, so
for now, that one falls out of the window.
And then next is linguistics, where you can learn new languages. At novice, you get to learn one additional language from the following, which is Ancient Tevin, Antivan, Arcanum, Dwarven, Elven, Orlesian, Kunlat, Riviani, Tretung. You can also learn additional language at Journeyman, and then Master, you get to learn more languages. So linguistics is pretty much you get more languages as you go.
I think I'll take the
Shurgi, the healing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never gonna say this name, but I'm gonna take it.
Sure. So you can write it down anywhere, and then we can do it off screen.
Yeah, put in the thingy. That's under what powers now?
Powers, yeah, you can put in powers. do a new box, and then right you in the so you can actually what you can do is in the in powers
Yep.
you can make a new box, and there's like power, talent, or specialization name. You can click on that and you can put in the name of it.
Oh, that's what I put in the
Black
name,
box.
not
Yeah.
down there. Okay. Ah,
No
that
worries.
makes so much more sense. Arcane Lance and sugar.
I don't know. It's like CHIRURGY.
I'm pretty sure it comes from Chirurg.
That was a pun almost. She rogue.
No, Chirurg is
Chirurg.
it's German, and I think comes from French for surgeon, and I think that's kind of where this
Okay.
name comes from.
Comment down below for that, guys.
Yeah, exactly. If you're better at linguistics than I am, which
Which,
should be
yeah, we're both not.
I should be better at this, but it's never what I really thought much about it. Chirurg. Stupid word. That's currently at what starts at novice. German.
Okay, that is your class powers at level 1. So we're going to start level 1. So I think that's fine,
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little noob, so.
So we'll start with that. The next few things we left over is the equipment, which you start as a character. Each character starts with some starting equipment first. They get a backpack, traveler's garb, and a war skin. Just to do this again, I'm gonna control your character a bit, just to give you. Let's see, where's the item? Here you go, equipment section.
Yeah.
There you go. You can. It's like the D&D character sheet, so you can add like stuff in there and do what you want.
What was what I got? Water skin.
You get a backpack, a traveler's garb, and a water skin. So.
Back.
Every character starts with that.
Pack. Alrighty. Traveler's garb and water skin. Traveler. Traveler. What? Traveler. Oh, it gets even worse. Shit. I swear I'm professional. Traveler's garb and water skin. Alright.
We know English, guys. We know English.
Sometimes. To be fair, it's second language for both of us.
Yeah,
so.
both of us, yeah, it is. And the last thing, because of mage, you get one weapon and a staff for Icon lads.
Oh, I get a weapon and a staff? Alright, cool. So let's take a staff and... I don't know.
We'll take a look at the weapons later, I guess, off screen, because there's like...
Ah, fuck it. Let's take a dagger or a knife.
You are not so okay. So let me make sure.
I'm already proficient with brawl and stuff, so
you don't have, but not with daggers, unfortunately, because they're light blade weapons.
Yeah.
And you can take a core staff maybe. Let me show look what the weapons you can use, because the idea is when you aren't proficient with a weapon or like with a weapon group, you have a penalty, like a major penalty to like attack rolls and damage. But if you're like have a weapon group in there, you don't get a penalty. So you're just like I'm good with this weapon. So you have for staves, you have a club, morning star, and a quarterstaff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take quarterstaff.
All right.
Well, that's my staff thingy for magic, right?
You already have a staff for magic. So
okay. Oh, okay. Then I'm not taking quarterstaff. Is there anything like in brawl like weapons?
There is a fist, gauntlet, and an improvised weapon. You can take gauntlet if you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it like it's probably like knuckle dusters or something, isn't it?
Or something, yeah. Or you can take a morning star. There's a quite a lot good chart.
I don't know. Just like maybe it's the D&D play on me, but like a mage or wizard with a morning star, just wrong. It's just wrong on so many levels. I mean, a knuckle duster. Yeah, okay. I mean, I cast already fist as a wizard, and so.
Damn it.
Yeah, I think that's the character done, isn't it?
That is mostly carried on. The only thing left over is money, actually.
Ooh, nice.
To buy additional stuff off screen, which is you can roll me 3d6.
Alrighty. Let's see if I'm a rich mage or if I'm a poor mage. 36s. Oh wow, I think I'm a rich mage. That's a 16.
Alright, then add 50 to that. You have a 66 then. Silver pieces.
Ooh, nice. Where do I put that?
One moment. There you go. Done.
Thank you very much. Silver pieces.
66.
What
the
fuck? Who made those boxes?
Yeah, they're weird. So the equivalent of money is 1 gold equals 100 silver, and 1 silver equals 100 copper. So that's the equivalent of that.
All right.
Let me see any other things. Well, the game automatically calculates everything. So speed is based on Kunari speed, which is 10 plus dex plus arm penalty, which are good. Defense is automatically calculated. All I have to do is choose a name, but you can do that off screen. So
Yeah, I'm need to look into the Kunari what's the language
names.
again? Kunlad
Kunlad.
linguistics for names before I have like a mage named
Yeah.
Bob.
So yeah, that's mostly the character done. So that was character creation, guys, in a nutshell, really. We haven't, as I said, we haven't done much of it, but really we've gone to the most important things. And Marcel's already created his character sheet for
So
the
just
game.
have to come up with a backstory.
Simple backstory, a name, take the spells
Character
he needs.
appearance.
Appearance, yeah.
By the way, pro tip, people, if you're playing on Roll20 and you want a character token that fits a character perfect, just use the Dragon Age Inquisition character creator. That thing.
Pro tip: if you have the game, if you have the game,
if you have the game,
that or Dragon Age Origins, whatever other Dragon Age game.
yeah, just
cool
use an
thing.
RPG character creator. That actually works quite well for RPGs in general.
Yeah, I've done that with my another game, but yeah. Anyhow, if I think there's nothing else left, I think that is the character creation video for you guys. It's been short. Actually, no, it's been short. Actually, it's been going for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it's been great help to you to understand more about the Dragon Age game itself. But in the meantime, hopefully we'll get a first session, Marcel.
Yep, record that at some point.
We're gonna be doing a small kind of like, who knows, maybe small, maybe big, who knows, one-on-one campaign to kind of show you guys how the game's played through. I will still do the whole tutorial videos. I might even, maybe bring in Marcel, who can give his own share experience on the system itself as we discuss on different chapters.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've not really played this system a lot.
Yeah.
I had a short introduction to it from Ethan, almost 2 years ago, and I forgot most of it. So,
and you've been avoiding it like the plague.
Yeah, it's the Munchkin in me is not very satisfied with the system, but we will get to that once we come to leveling up and that kind of
yeah, you haven't played much. You can Munchkin in this game a bit, quite a bit.
Yeah, but compared to like what you can do in
D&D,
yeah.
We'll see how it is. But in the meantime, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you the next time. Peace out.
Yeah, see you, fellas. Bye bye.